We need an answer choice that would identify a serious flaw in the reasoning. The conclusion of the argument is this part here, that all such operations should be outsourced to cheaper foreign contractors. Answer choice B suggests that such contracts with foreign companies can minimize costs and can help in firms getting more profitable. So answer choice B is a strengthening statement. We need a weakening statement. So choice B should be eliminated. Answer choice D talks about certain operations that were more expensive when outsourced, and such operations became cheaper when handed over to domestic contractors. See, this argument is about the operations where outsourcing would lead to a reduction in costs, and therefore operations where outsourcing turns out to be more expensive are out of the scope of the argument. So this cannot weaken the argument. That these costs are the same for foreign as well as domestic contractors is certain information that has been included in the argument here, because the argument talks about outsourcing those operations where outsourcing would lead to a reduction in costs. So whether certain costs are the same is something that has already been considered in the argument, and therefore this is not going to have any bearing on the conclusion of the argument. A and C are two very close answer choices. Choice C is a genuine trap. Choice C is incorrect for a peculiar reason, and choice A is correct for a peculiar reason. Let's examine both. Answer choice C says that the saving is going to be only a small fraction of the cost of handling such operations domestically. But see, however small, there are going to be savings. And come to think of it, a small fraction of the overall cost may still lead to a significant increase in the profits. For example, if the revenue is 100, the cost is 90. The profit is 10, and a small fraction of the cost, 90, let us say out of this 90, the saving is only 2 units. So the new cost becomes 88. Now a saving of 2 out of 90 is only a small fraction, but imagine on the same revenue, 88 is the cost now and the profit is now 12. So 10 becoming 12 is suddenly a 20% profit, which is significant. So understanding the language is very important here. It is only a small fraction of the cost of handling the operations. It does not say that the profits will increase insignificantly or something like that. So answer choice C should be eliminated. And even if you were not able to understand this math very well, an easier point here is that however small, answer choice C still talks about saving, and therefore this conclusion here that all such operations should be outsourced still stands. So answer choice C fails to weaken the argument. Let us understand why A is the correct answer choice. Answer choice A says that for certain reasons, certain operations must be carried out domestically even if the cost is exorbitant. See, what is the conclusion here? The conclusion is that all such operations should be outsourced, okay? All is important here. On the GMAT, be very careful when you see such extreme vocabulary. All such operations should be outsourced. And if certain operations cannot be outsourced because of certain reasons, irrespective of the cost component, then this conclusion that all such operations should be outsourced is weakened. So answer choice A is correct because of this peculiar reason mentioned here, and choice C is incorrect for a peculiar reason just explained. There's a lot to be learned from this question, a very interesting question. If you chose answer choice A through the correct reasoning, and if you eliminated answer choice C through the correct reasoning, a very good job. A is the correct answer choice.